Hello everyone. It's James again. And today, I just wanted to say hello. And to pass along a message of hope and happiness. You see, for those of you that watch my channel, you know I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. And for those of us that grew up in such homes, and then maybe we found our way into narcissistically abusive relationships. When we got older, we have our good days and bad days. We have days where we think we have everything all figured out. And then we have days where nothing but those horrible tapes of our past play in our head. We think about the mistakes we made, why we stayed with this person or that person, why we didn't get out of our parents' house sooner, why we kept trusting them. We think about every abusive situation we suffered in detail. And then we think about all the time we spent and the time we lost dealing with such a person. And you know what? These tapes play in your head. Because you are a human being. You have feelings. Just like the next person. We all want to be loved by our parents and spouse. And when we never received that love, those tapes run in our head. Because there's something missing in our life. And it seems those negative tapes are all we have. But I'm here to tell you, there's more to your life than the negative tapes that play in your head. And the only way to minimize the amount of time these negative tapes play in your mind is to create good tapes. Positive tapes. Tapes of good memories. Filled with good times and happiness. You need to get out there in life. Use the skills you've learned and create new memories. I know it's hard. But that's one thing our narcissist parents never told us. That life is hard. You see, that's the job of the parent. To love and to educate their children on how life works. And to prepare them to be able to deal with the harshness of life. Sadly, we had to figure all of this out on our own. But you are still here. You now understand what went wrong. You understand it wasn't your fault. And you understand what the red flags are. So you will never fall into such an abusive situation ever again. And knowing this will allow you to get out there and live life. And create new positive tapes for yourself. Though there are more narcissists out there than what I think society is willing to admit. There are still a lot of good people out there like you and me. You just need to be able to use your skills you've learned to be a part of these relationships and friendships. You can't curl up in a ball and completely give up. Because hey, that's what your narcissistic abuser wants for you. They want you to give up on yourself. Well, I know you're better than that. Look at what you went through. And you're still here. Now that's one tough person if you ask me. That's a person with a will of iron. Anyone that can live through a narcissistically abusive upbringing has a will of iron. And I want you to use that same will of iron to carve out a new life for yourself. I want you to use that will to look deep within yourself and fix the things that need to be fixed. Because remember, though you aren't to blame for being abused by your parents, you have to remember you more than likely learn things in these important life situations that make you a target for future abusers. Use this tool of looking inwards to find out how you may be perceived by others. And if you don't like what you see, make the changes that are needed. So you can have healthy friendships and relationships with others. Not every relationship you will have with be a close one. You have to accept that. And you will need healthy boundaries in all relationships you have with others. Just because you are really close with someone doesn't mean your boundaries are thrown out the window. No. 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 Your boundaries is what makes this close friend or person that you're in a relationship with respect you. This is something important. I want you to write down on a piece of paper and put it in your wallet or in a place where you can see it any time you want to. Your boundaries is what makes this close friend or person that you're in a relationship with respect you. I will say it again. Your boundaries is what makes this close friend or person that you're in a relationship with respect you. And when you are able to maintain this healthy balance in your life, the good tapes will come. You will find that you will be spending your time with those that respect you, rather than those that mistreat you. You will be spending your time with those that value your opinions, rather than those that mock or make fun of you and everything you say or do. But all of this comes from the work that you are willing to do. The work you are willing to do for yourself with yourself. You see, it all comes from us. If we see a negative situation, before it gets worse, remove ourselves. And if we have multiple negative situations we are constantly removing ourselves from, it's time to look inward and find out what's going on with us that's attracting these negative people into our lives. Maybe our boundaries are weak. Maybe we are telling too much of our personal business to people we barely know. Because these are the things narcissist and toxic people love. So they can find out how to tailor their behavior to match yours. To suck you in. To get you to think they are the best person on planet Earth. Before they shift gears and start mistreating you. You see, the more abusive, negative situations you put yourself in, the more negative tapes you will have playing in your head. But when you start meeting good people, people that want nothing from you, but just to be your friend, or they want to date you because you're a decent human being that has character and substance, you will find the negative tapes will stop playing. And when you lay your head down at night, you will be thinking of the fun day you just had. And that's what I would like for all of us. Like I always say, knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can live happy and healthy lives. Until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.